Hey everyone, this is Alex from Alex's Autism Acceptance Channel. Wherever you're watching in the world, hope you're having a very good day. I certainly am. And today I have a very interesting video for you guys. This is bringing up a little bit of my recent past and how I made a lot of mistakes early on that ended up costing me, and how I was able to improve that and turn that around. Should be a pretty good video for you to watch, but before we get started, be sure to like, subscribe, and share, and click that notification bell so you will not miss future content. Anyways, let's get started. So yeah, I have I don't mind admitting it now. Back back 3 or 4 years ago, I wasn't a very good person. I had a terrible attitude. I treated people very poorly. I said some things that were very poor, um, and I was just sort of a ticking time bomb. I mean, my anger management was non-existent. I took everything incredibly personally, like literally everything, and I even expressed like extreme fixed mindset to my teachers. And I wasn't very respectful with that when I wasn't respectful at all when I said it. Um, it was it was not a good time for me. Um, and we'll get into the reasons why I think I acted up at a later time in this video. But the bottom line is, I mean, who I was 4 years ago is completely different from who I am today. Um, I have definitely turned around my attitude and how I treat people and how I interact with people. And let me just say that's added years back to my life, I think. And that's lowered my stress levels, and that's just made me happier overall. Um, so that's why I don't have a problem talking about it, is because I I'm aware of the consequences that sort of behavior brings, and now that I'm past that, I'm able to discuss it. So here's why I believe I acted in that certain way. Um, the first reason is I never really got any strategies to control my anger before high school. My anger was definitely quelled because of all the supervision around me for the first 18 years of my life. Um, but once I really got into the free world and like got on my own, um, I didn't really know how to control it on my own because I was sort of just like naturally doing it because I understood the consequences of doing it when like my close family members or my close friends saw me doing it. But now that I was in a brand new environment and like I was super stressed out about that, and I had no idea what the future would bring. I mean that tends to cause a lot of anger, like a lot of strong emotions in general, and I guess I portrayed that as anger. So I mean, I tell you what, after I graduated and after I settled into my dorm and all that, and started school, started classes, started clubs, my temper just, I mean, it shortened tremendously. Um, just a terribly short temper. Um, and the I mean, this is bad saying this, but like looking back on it, it's reality. Um, I sort of viewed what I had gone through, like certain pains that I had gone through, as an excuse. Um, um, like I went through a lot of pain in middle school, a lot of pain in high school. I mean, that's it's a long time to go through that stuff. Like people usually grow out of bullying and all that, but they didn't in my case, and that sucked. And so when I got to college, I figured it was sort of my right to just air that all out and really and just like sort of blow everything back in the faces of others that I experienced. And well, that thinking was understandable at the time, and I thought it was correct. As I see it now, that's totally wrong. And train right when I'm recording. Anyways, the it I learned a very valuable lesson in um, not excusing my actions for my past. And that was something that was tough to learn. I had to learn that the hard way. So the other thing too was the entitlement. I mean, let me tell you, your boy was entitled. It was bad. Um, I was an 18, 19-year-old Karen, if you will. Um, I mean, no, not referring to like the name Karen, but like the character Karen. You know what I mean? Um, when something did not go my way, I would not be happy at all. Um, and I would get angry when I didn't get my way with something. I mean, it's not the best thing when I don't. I mean, if I could get my way all the time, that would be pretty cool. But I mean, reality is I can't. But and now I accept that. I mean, I do try my best to get certain people to do things I like with me. I like to hang out and all that. But I no longer get angry at them when I say no. I do use a lot of gentle strategies to try to get them to come with, just because I really appreciate and value their friendship. Um, but when they inevitably say no, I'm like, okay, that happens. I gave them my best shot to tag along with them, and they said no, so I'm just gonna have to deal with it. And if you told me 3 or 4 years ago that I'd be able to do that, I would have said you're crazy, because I really hated not being the center of the universe. I mean, it was bad. And I don't know if it goes back to like past things that I've experienced in order to bring that like horrible stubborn attitude up. Um, I mean, I'll probably have to. I'm not a psychologist or anything. I'm just telling you what I experienced. But I mean, that's my guess. It's because it's like I was deprived quite a bit early on from a lot of really good things, like good friendships and good relationships outside of my classmates. Um, so I figured I had the right to get them back. And I do have the right to get them back, and I have gotten them back. But the way I did it, it's that ain't it, Chief. I had to do much better than that. I mean, by much better, I mean I had to behave much better in order to get people on my side. Um, you, uh, you take in flies with honey instead of vinegar. I don't know if that was the exact quote, but you know what I mean. So how this really changed for me was during the pandemic, because I distinctly remember this horrible attitude going on through the first semester, three or so semesters of college. Um, and when we went into lockdown, I really got my stuff together. Uh, the reason I say that is because studies back this up. Because most people's personalities change completely over the course of the pandemic. That's a proven study right there, and I'm very blessed that for me it changed for the better. Because I saw all the unfortunate situations going around me, and all the tragic illnesses and the tragic deaths, and I really just became a lot more grateful and realized how blessed I was, and that really helped me turn it around. Because I realized, like, okay, you know what? You've had some rough points in your life. Who cares? Everyone's had some rough points in their life. And to be honest, so many people, like 90% of people, well, I mean, I don't even want to compare it, but so many people have been through worse than what I've been through. So that goes to show that went to show me that, like, I have absolutely no right to complain about my current situation. I have more than a lot of people would ever ask for, and I should be more accepting and nice to others because of that. Because as I learned with all these healthy people that ended up passing away, and rest their souls, by the way, I learned that everything that I do have is could very well be gone within a moment. So I really need to cherish that, not take that for granted, be more appreciative. Because man, I am one lucky I'm one lucky guy. And 2020 and 2021 really helped me realize that. And I have to say, I made a very quick improvement with that harsh reality check. I mean, let's be real here. I still have flaws. Like I have so many flaws that it's crazy. But I think the difference is that uh, like early on, I thought I was sort of like entitled to those flaws, and like I had no reason to ever change those. But now there is a reason, and because of that, I keep striving to be the best individual I can. Um, I make a lot of mistakes. I make mistakes every day. We all do. But it's not about if you make mistakes or not. It's about how you respond to those mistakes. And I'm just gonna keep trying to grow as a person, and keep loving people and keep making sure that they're supported. Because I didn't feel supported, and I know how terrible that feeling is. So there is no way that I'm gonna give that feeling to other people. I'm if I'm the if I'm the only friend in somebody's life, then I'm gonna be the best only friend that they have. Um, like I'm gonna be the best friend I can be. Um, so it's just like I've been able to take my negatives that I've experienced and turn them into positives for others. Um, and that's not like saying like yay me or anything. It just goes to show that like I didn't have even close to that mentality a couple of years ago. So I am proud of myself for being able to see that, and being able to turn all the misfortune I had around, and give other people fortune. Um, that's something I don't take for granted, and yeah, a lot of good things came out of that. Well, guys, I think that's going to do it for the video. Hopefully, you enjoyed this vulnerability that I provided. Hopefully, you enjoyed my story, and you especially enjoyed my turnaround. And there's another train. Within 10 minutes of recording, I got two trains. Lovely. Ypsilanti and Ypsilanti for you guys. But anyway, I hope that you end up learning something from this. Just as much as I learned over the past couple of years. Don't take your fortunes for granted, and love people as you love yourself. So anyway, that's my story, guys. Thanks for watching.